So let me bring in Nayan sir. Nayan Parekh, as my students are introducing, is a legendary guy from IIM Ahmedabad, 81 batch. 1981 he went to IIM Ahmedabad, then he did law, and for last 30 years he has been building businesses. He has his own consulting company. I met him at a conference in IIM Ahmedabad. And then we were chatting and I got to understand the spiritual side of it. And then he also told me a disturbing fact that, there are suicide cases happening in even IIMs. IIM Ahmedabad. And he was when he spoke, and we keep reading about IITs. And why are these super successful people that are entering the gates of IIMs and IITs entering suicide? We all hear these terms of mental health, crisis, social media. But what is the root cause of this problem? Nayan sir, I think I will bring you in now.
I'm so glad that you're doing this, and such a privilege and pleasure to be here. And not much is talked about this. So when you talk about this, it feels my heart. I would like to talk from where he left as to in institutes of excellence, if suicides are happening, what do we do? And therefore, I think spirituality, as early as we can teach. And why? Because after your study, I'm taking it granted that they would be successful. And after success or money, who you are gets power of 100. I'll repeat, after success and money, who you are gets 100 times the power, which means that if you are angry, you become 100 times more angry. If you are disturbed, you become more disturbed. If you are unhappy, your unhappiness multiplies. I've seen it with my friends who have become rich, and they get power in that, whatever they are. So it magnifies. Now, if success and power and money magnifies what you are, then how do you prepare for that? That you prepare them to be peaceful and blissful. And if they are peaceful and blissful and then successful, then that amplifies. If we have seen cases of Deepika Padukone or Kapil Sharma, who at the height of their success, or Michael Jackson somewhere, would become very, very depressed, or I am the bad student. So I feel that success and money, but before that spirituality, because only that would get multiplied. And that second as to why spirituality. One is this. Second is that how do you prepare a child or your youth for 40 more years? Technology may change, knowledge may change, skills may change, may not be relevant, but their perspective of life is what would stay with them, no matter AI, BI, CI, whatever we talk about. But that the spectacles through which you see the world would remain, and I want all of us to give them that spectacles by which they see the world of spirituality. And that, I think, therefore, that is the second reason. Third is, people say that if you are young, you are kind of less likely to be spiritual. वो 50 साल में करेंगे, 60 होके तब करेंगे. So I think वो तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं है. I think spirituality has nothing to do with age. I have seen spark of spirituality even at an age of 10 and 15. So that is kind of, that is the best age, is the youngest that you can start. And therefore, I think we need to do that. And then these are how, but why, I think is even more important as to how do we do that. Which means that for spiritual students, we would need to be spirituals. You and I, all of us who are involved in education, would need to be spiritual first. And spirituality, I would request that if this goes well, please do a half-a-day workshop, because how is very difficult to talk in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I think it's a journey that you go through, that you become spiritual and you transform the world after that. So in how I feel that we can all perhaps take that first step, but that journey is more like I think doing things and sharing experiences and changing the energy in the room and being different than what we are. And I feel that kind of workshop, if it does well, I'd be very happy. I'll be fortunate part of that journey. Or wherever you want to talk about spirituality, I'll be very happy to come and contribute.
Thank you so much.